Howdy folks, Mr. K here with a brief lesson on the properties of matter. Remember, matter is all the stuff around us in this physical universe. It could be a chair, it could be a tree, it could be you. Matter is just, the physical stuff around us, and there's properties to it. One type of property something could have is a physical property. Now, physical properties or changes, those are things that you can observe or make a change to, but not completely destroy it. The key word with a physical property is the fact that it's reversible. You could get the stuff back. It's not completely gone. There's also some irreversible things that you can do, but you don't change the substance, like chopping a log. Chopping a log is a physical change. Now, you can't really glue it back together, but it's still a log. It hasn't changed at all. Dissolving salt in water. True, when you dissolve salt in water, you don't see the salt anymore, but if you evaporate it, you can get the salt back. Physical changes are reversible or sometimes irreversible, but the key thing is it does not change the composition. Composition stays the same. Now, there are things or changes you can do that change the composition of it. Those are chemical changes or properties. You can only observe those when you change what the stuff is made of. So you chop a log, it's physical. If you burn a log, that's chemical, because you've lost that log. It's carbon ash now. It's not the same stuff anymore. You have to look for certain things to determine whether or not there's a chemical change, usually like production of gas or formation of precipitate, meaning you put two liquids together and you get a solid out of it. And changes in color. If you see bubbles, color changes. If you see a reaction going on, it's a chemical change. Now, you've seen physical and chemical before, but there's two new words in my chemistry class, and this chemistry in general: intensive and extensive. Extensive is a property that changes depending on the amount of the matter that you have. For example, mass is extensive. When you add more of the same stuff, the mass will change. And since you're adding more and changing it, it's extensive. Remember, extra, extensive. Intensive is the opposite. No matter how much you have of it, that property of it will stay the same. For example, color is an intensive property. If you add more of the same stuff, the color stays the same. Density is another one. We've talked about density already. The ratio of mass to volume always stays the same no matter how much of the stuff you have. If it changes with extra, it's extensive. If it stays the same, it's intensive. Okay, folks, that's all I have to say about the properties of matter. We'll go over this more in class.